Think it's impossible to make 20% day trading in the stock market? Well, think again because I accomplished that feat twice today. What's going on, guys? I'm the stock guru, the coolest stock trader on YouTube. And today I'm going to be breaking down the 3 trades that I took today, 2 of which made me over 20%, in total 40% profit day trading today. Okay, now before we get into things too far, I want to explain that I'm trading stock options, and that's why I'm able to have such a large percentage gain with such a small percentage gain move on the actual stock, okay? Now, that being said, I took 3 trades today, 2 on SPY, and then 1 more on Apple, okay? So let's get right into it. Now, what happened when I was watching the market at open? Let's go to this S&P futures before we go to SPY, okay? So we can get a better view, a better idea of what was going on there in the morning. If Thinkorswim will ever load, come on. I mean, there we go. Let's see how long it'll take. Here we go. Okay, so I was watching it this morning. And if you give me 1 second, I'll get this exactly right for you guys. Alright, so I was watching it this morning, early in the morning. And it starts trending down, right? Okay, we start having this, this is basically what I was seeing. And now we start to trend down. This is market open right here, and it starts to trend down. Now, what I kind of noticed is we were kind of on this uptrend of higher lows. As you can see here, we kind of had this trend going. You know, we hit once here, hit again here, again here, again here, and it would be just too perfect for it to hang out right here and go up. So I wait for it to break down a little bit farther and closer to this one here. And now I'm thinking, since this is the market open, and this is the most volatile time, and what we initially saw, let me see if I can get a little bit closer on here for you guys. Yeah, this should be a little bit better for you guys. Okay, so we initially saw like a spike up, and then it started coming down, right? And then we started hovering around this area. Now I'm thinking it's going to do either 2 things, right? It's obviously they're going to break down or it's going to push back up to these highs, right? Well, what happens? It kind of cracks down, right? And now I'm seeing that we're right at this support level. But since it's market open, things are so volatile, I'm thinking this support level is going to crack and we're going to have a nice move down, okay? That's kind of my mindset, my thinking here, because we're starting to look pretty bearish now. So what I did is I went ahead and I went to SPY and I bought a put. Okay, I did some pretty light shares, but so it was a put today. Let me see here if we can zoom in here. Okay, and I actually marked off exactly where I got in with a white line. Now there's 2 white lines. This is actually where I exited. You guys can kind of just ignore that. Let me get real zoomed in for us. Okay, so like I said, it looks pretty similar on the SPY. We had this push up, drops down, kind of hanging around here. Maybe it's going to reverse and come back. It doesn't. Starts to drop, drops down to this level, starts to pick up. I can see it's kind of weak. I get in short here with an option, and I get in with this option. I get in at 80 cents per contract, okay? 80 cents per contract. And I ride this thing down all the way down to this candlestick where I start to see another support, possible support level. Actually, we ride below that. Okay, I think there was a level here. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm taking off right at about this level. This is what it was. This is right about where I got out as it broke through there. Beautiful trade, guys. Awesome short. Got in at 80 cents a contract and got out at $1.01 per contract. So that is basically 21% profit there. A great trade. The second trade that I took on SPY, not so good. I'll break it down real quick for you guys. Nothing to take too much time on. It's this white little line right here. I got in on this candlestick. What it was is I saw this pull up, and actually at this point I was using a 5-minute chart as well. So let me show you exactly what I was looking at. Give it a second here, guys. That's Thinkorswim doesn't like to load quick. Give it 1 second. Okay, so we're getting back in here for another call. or for a call this time. Last time was a put. We got short. Now we're trying to get in here for a call. Now, why am I trying to get in here? Okay, here's what it is. If you look at the 5-minute chart, we had these 3 beet red candles and now this big green one. So I'm thinking if we can get a bit of a pullback here, we might be able to break out and retest this level. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm just thinking here. And it was the same thing here, right? It pushes up and it's starting to curl back. I'm thinking, hey, if this starts to get bullish, we could come retest this level and possibly even go higher. Now, it kind of does retest here, but let's go through the trade, okay? So I get in here on this pullback, seeing this right here, seeing it as a good pullback area. It's, you know, it was just getting below these the VWAP and these moving averages, so I liked it. I got in right around there. I held through this, and then right here, I really should have taken profits, but I wasn't up much. I was up about 10%, and I really was aiming for 20% on this one. I was risking 10%, so I wasn't happy with 10%. And it started to go back down, and right around this level, when it started breaking here, I got out for an 8% loss, so not too bad. Managed risk pretty well there, considering my target was 20%, and I got out at 8% loss, so not bad. Now moving over to Apple here, this was my second most profitable trade. So the first one I made 21%, and on this one I actually make 19%. Okay, so let's take a look here. Now, reason for getting in. Let me just get things looking good for us. Okay, starting to kind of get there. Here's what I want on here, and I just want a small portion of this. Beautiful. Okay, so we have this big sell-off here on Apple. Okay, now what I see on this is that it spiked up, had this weak candle, big move down, and on this 5-minute candle, this is what the first thing I noticed, and this is why I got into Apple. I see that we have this long wick. It tried to go lower, and it couldn't. Okay, and this is almost a bullish looking candle, right? It looks pretty strong. It looks like we're going to come up and retest. So in my head, I'm thinking we're going to test these levels here. We're going to at least come up and break through the middle VWAP and the 9 moving average, right? That's what was in my mindset. So when I see this this candle close, I got in on the very first minute of this candle. So this is a 5-minute chart here. What it looked like here is this right here. I actually got in on this first big green move, and I think I actually got in fairly low on it before it even broke the 9 moving average, just because I saw this candle close and look so bearish, and I wanted to get in on this move, which I thought would happen, and it did happen. So I got in at that first white line there, and then I just rode it up just till here. This is where I was happy. 19% profit. Took it off. Took off the trade. Closed out the day with a 21% profit gain, a 19% profit gain, and a 8% loser. So all pretty good. Let me tell you exactly what the contract was here on Apple. So got in here at 78 cents per contract and got out for 97 cents per contract. So a great move. Actually, want to just show you this before the video ends. I have a Discord group full of traders, over 100 stock traders. We all talk and chat in the mornings. So if you're interested in that, it's completely free. You can just go ahead and add me on Discord. The name is right here, The Stock Guru, #8166. Go ahead and add me and send me a direct message, and I'll get you into the trading group chat. It's pretty cool. We all talk in the mornings and share our ideas, our analysis, and I think it could be very helpful, especially to those of you that are new to trading. So yeah, if you guys like this video, go ahead and check out my channel. I have a lot more videos just like it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.